There are more than 100,000 people waiting for life-saving organ transplants in the U.S. That is a lot when you think about that number. Many associate organ donation as a decision, of course, that's carried out after a person's death. Living organ donation is a safe alternative, though, for a patient in need. April is National Donate Life Month, a time to raise awareness about the importance of all types of organ donation. We've got Dr. Emily Bugeaud, an abdominal surgeon with Ochsner Health, joining us this morning to talk more about how you can give the gift of life through living organ donation. Good morning.
Good morning.
This is an awesome topic because you're reading that, I was thinking to myself, yeah, this is me. I made sure that I put organ donor on my license, and then that's kind of the last I thought about it.
Yeah, and I think that's a really important message. I think, anybody that's interested in being an organ donor can go to registerme.org and sign up for the national registry. But when we think about, over 100,000 people waiting for life-saving transplants, there's a lot more options. And living donation is safe, a really great alternative. It can be done with kidneys and livers.
Okay.
When we think about, of those 100,000 people waiting for a transplant, about 85% are waiting for a kidney and about 11% are waiting for a liver.
Wow.
And live donation is a possibility for both of those. And so, if that's something that, registers with you and sparks an interest, there's a lot more information available online about living donation. You can go to
we'll have it definitely on our website.
Yeah.
We always link to you guys to make it just a little bit easier so they can go to our website. But 100,000 people, I mean,
that's a lot.
Yeah, when we think about those like in our community who are just sitting there hoping, waiting that a kidney will become available, that could be anybody that you know. For the process for signing up, I'm sure there's some testing that goes into it.
There is, and just like we would put a transplant recipient through testing to make sure we thought transplant was safe, we would put anybody interested in donating through, a similarly rigorous process of testing. There's an initial health screening process that anybody interested can go to. They can go to www.ochsner.org/save9 and start that process.
Yeah.
But
wow, it's great that you're even bringing that up because like I told you, I mean, you think first off, make sure you have that checked on your license. That's important, but having the living donation, I think, would probably increase the chances of getting those people off the list. A lot of people might turn out to be donors, not even realizing it. For somebody who might want to donate, is there anything that they should know? I mean, you said there is the health screening, so I'm sure there's some things that you need to be able to check first.
Right, so in general, you have to be an adult, so over 18.
Okay.
Generally in good health. So obviously we wouldn't want to, do a donation surgery if we thought it might be a risk.
Sure.
But a lot of that screening, if you have an interest, we can do a lot of that screening for you.
And is there an option where maybe you don't know somebody? Because I know there's directed donation, which we just showed there on the screen, where maybe like I have a sister who I test and I'm able to donate a kidney. But is there an option where you are viable for somebody maybe you don't know? Yeah,
and we definitely have that happen where someone just out of their own motivation wants to donate a kidney and doesn't have someone designated that they want to donate it to. And we can do that. And that really sometimes offers us the opportunity to start a chain where we can often get multiple people transplanted.
Wow.
Sometimes people that are very difficult to transplant. So, that's an amazing and wonderful opportunity. And April is really a time for us to highlight those gifts and honor our donors, both deceased and living.
Absolutely.
And that gift that they give.
Well, we appreciate you so much. Maybe somebody listening decides that they want to sign up and help get somebody off that list who's waiting. Thank you again for coming in, Doctor.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Ochsner Medical has a living donor program in our local area. Visit WLTV.com for that link. It'll direct you to the website you mentioned. And there you can also learn more about organ donation and various ways that you can help out if that's something that you're feeling in your heart.